What's happening? What's happening? Hey! What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. But do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Has him on the quick hitter. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jerks away from one. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. DeJounte Wester to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. Drops for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Good. 180. Good.
1st down throw here. Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. This one's caught. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll motion Smith left. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Hurts back to the air after the pick. This one's snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Offense to the line fast. They put a receiver in motion right. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Look at that power. Deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
180. Stop.
Baker now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! What's up?
They'll throw, third and long. Absolutely fires this one, right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. and they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun given out of Bigsby. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So 1st down from the 41. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Baker out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 41-yard line.
First down from the 41. On the give, this is Irving. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Here's a design run. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 14.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He will work this one up to the 28. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running right, it's Barkley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st down from the 41. And motion him out of the backfield left. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the play fake. It's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught by A.J. Brown. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Second and 3 now. Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. Room inside the 10. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On the red zone now. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is.
Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Western on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Red snap a nice thing, bouncing to the groove. All by itself, that's the new move.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Watch out.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here. Mayfield. It's complete, Mike Evans. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 33.
180. Start.
Baker throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
180. What's up?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield buys time, rolling right. It's Evans making the catch outright. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Once more, it's Mayfield. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long, Mayfield. That's complete, downfield to Godwin. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Schmidt connects, and that'll push their lead to 4.
That's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Mayfield now from the gun. He finds Evans left side, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Mayfield. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So first down from the 41. Running left, this is Irving. Still has some space inside the 35. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
31. Eagles 20.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one in with Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Pete. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action. Hurts has it. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start their 2nd half with some needed points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there. They gave up a pretty nice run back.
There's no rest to shut it down. Whenever I get your money out, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Irving on the inside give. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Sick. 180.
Right back to Irving now. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. 180. Run, run, run.
Baker out of the pistol. That one's good to Godwin. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Complete to Chris
Move the
Godwin.
chains! Gotta move this chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 30-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180! Up, up! What's that?
Now Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, alert 33! 20! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that?
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
180! What's what?
Throw here, 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Option design here. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Barkley off the pistol give. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's another carry for Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing here, Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now they send them back in motion right. Into traffic, complete! And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Skids down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down now, ball at the 33. On the draw, it's Barkley. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hurts now from the gun. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles come through to tie it in the 4th. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Wester on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. The give to Irving to start this drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trail by just 1. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. They got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Pistol. What's on?
He'll look to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
What's on?
Handoff headed right. Irving. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line they come, 2nd down.
Regular. What's up?
Here he is to throw. He has room past the 25. Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set. What's on?
Carry here for Irving. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. The game comes down to this try from Andre Schmidt. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And it took everybody at the end.